Yep, Police Sergeant Jamie Tomlinson from the Roads Policing Unit at Police Headquarters.
Well, Jamie, November, the clocks have gone back. The visibility, if you like, of the police force seems to be a lot higher on the roads because you've been doing a lot of winter checks on cars.
Yeah, we have indeed. As you say, Tim, it's that time of year. We run a number of campaigns throughout the year, and when the clocks change, we obviously feel the need to remind motorists of their responsibilities with their vehicles on the roads and to make sure that they can be seen and that the vehicles are in good condition.
Now, when you have these checks going on at the roadside, how do you decide who to pull over? Is it because you've seen something maybe with the lights, or is it just random?
No, in most cases, we are there for a specific reason. We do call it the Winter Lights campaign. So we obviously put ourselves in strategic locations whereby we can identify vehicles coming towards us from either direction, and then we're safely able to stop and pull them in. But normally it's because a light's out or there's a light misaligned or they're too dim. There can be a number of reasons for us to pull them in.
And is it just the police, or have you got other people there with you on these checks?
No, we work in conjunction with the PSV examiners. There's some great lads up at the PSV centre. They're more than willing to come out, and what they'll do is, if we do pull a vehicle in, they can give it a good once over, if you like. And to be honest with you, sometimes it leads on to other issues such as tyres that are bald or deflated or other minor motoring offences in relation to vehicles.
What have you come across then during the month of November? How many?
Well, what we've done is we've had 7 specific deployments, if you like. We stopped 220 vehicles which we have specifically had cause to pull in, and we've out of those 220, 118 vehicle defect forms were issued, which means there was some sort of fault with that vehicle.
That's quite high, isn't it?
Well, bearing in mind it's only 7 locations, it works out, I think, 17 vehicles on that stretch of road for us only being there for 90 minutes, 2 hours. So, and since we've actually run the campaign as such, I'm aware that there are still an awful lot of vehicles out there which have got lights that aren't working properly.
Always the one-eyed monster, as it's been termed, has
Indeed.
always been a problem here. But it's also headlight alignment, isn't it? When you've got one headlight that's just dazzling the traffic that's coming towards it.
Yeah, for sure. And again, it's something that motorists probably don't think of. But again, this time of year, with it being dark and the weather being really poor, you have to sort of take that extra moment just to think about your lights being correctly aligned and not causing other issues for oncoming road users.
And just to finish this off, with all those cars that you've issued these notices for, is it up to them then to go and correct the defaults and then come back to you?
Yeah,
or,
I mean,
what worst case scenario would it result in an arrest?
Well, it could do. I mean, what we do try and do in the first instance is give them the opportunity. They've got 7 days, basically. We give them a form and we say, go and get this rectified. And as long as they come back with it stamped by a garage saying that the work's been done, that's the end of the matter. If we don't hear from them in 7 days, then we do have the option to prosecute people. Out of the stops, we actually had cause to book 3 drivers for tyre offences, some of which were, down to the cord. And again, purely down to, if I say, laziness, because they're just not checking their vehicles.